Hi boys and girls, it's Mrs. A coming to you from home. Today I want to show you how to make a craft for Memorial Day. Now Memorial Day is a very important holiday and it's next Monday, May 25th. And it celebrates the veterans who have served in our armed forces, which are the Army, the Navy, the Air Force, the Marines, and the Coast Guard. Now it started out in the late 1860s after the Civil War, and they used to call it Decoration Day, and people used to decorate the graves of veterans that had died with flowers and wreaths. So today we're going to make a wreath for Memorial Day. And also, you know, Syosset usually has a nice parade on Memorial Day, but this year, unfortunately, because of the coronavirus, they're not going to have a parade. So it might be nice if you made a wreath and put it on your front door so when people go by, they can see that you're honoring the veterans. Okay, so one important thing, make sure you ask mom and dad to hang it up for you because there's no staples in your front door, no thumbtacks in your front door, and no glue or scotch tape on your front door, okay? Alrighty, so here is my wreath, and I made this out of a paper plate and some paper stars and a piece of string and a little bit of ribbon, and I put some decorations on it with markers. And what I did is I wrote all the names of all the veterans in my family, and this is a lot of people. It's 15 people. So in the Army, I had my Uncle George, my Uncle James, my Uncle Jack, my Uncle Emmett, my Uncle Mitzi, my brother Tom, and my father-in-law whose name was Gus. And in the Marine Corps, I had my Aunt Mary. She was a first lieutenant during World War II. And my brother-in-law Sam, and I had two cousins, both of them named Neil. And in the Navy, I had my Uncle Neil. So I had a lot of people in the armed services. Nobody in the Air Force and nobody in the Coast Guard. But then I decided I was going to put my mom and dad on here because my mom was a nurse and I wanted to honor all the medical professionals who were helping us out during the coronavirus. And I put my dad because he was a policeman and I wanted to honor all of the first responders that were helping us out. And then I thought, you know, we should honor the essential workers too, like the people that work in grocery stores. And I had two uncles that were grocery store managers, and I had an uncle who was in the water company, and I had an uncle who was in the Syosset Fire Department for 71 years. So I decided to put them all on here and honor them for Memorial Day. So if you have a relative who was in the service or who was a teacher or who's a doctor or somebody who's helping out during the crisis, put them on your wreath, okay? All right, now this is how you make the wreath. First of all, you take a paper plate and a scissor, and you cut into the paper plate just like that, and then you cut all the way around the inside of the paper plate. Okay, you leave a little edge so that you can stick your stars on the little edge. And that doesn't take very long at all, okay? Next thing we're going to do is we're going to use something to hang it up. If you have some ribbon, you can use ribbon, but if you have a piece of string, you can use a piece of string. So I'm going to tie this around here. I'm going to make a knot in the top. Okay, I'm going to cut off the extra so it's not too dangly. And then I'm going to tape the paper plate back together. So that's, I got my scotch tape for that. So I'm going to push it together and I'm going to tape it on both sides, okay? Okay, now the next thing I'm going to do, because I don't know about you, but I can't make a star to save my life. I printed some stars off of the internet. I looked up star stencils, and this is what I found. All different sizes of stars. So I cut some of them out, and I traced one of them on an index card, and then I cut it out, and then I used it to trace about 5 stars on a white piece of paper, and then I did about 5 stars on a red piece of paper, and then I did about 5 stars on a blue piece of paper, right? Red, white, and blue for the holiday, okay? So that's how I did that. And then I cut them all out, and boy, that took a long time. Okay, but once I got them all cut out, I decided to write my relatives' names on them and paste them on the paper plate. Now, maybe you want to decorate yours. Maybe you want to put some glitter on yours. See, like that. Maybe you just want to color them. Maybe like that. Okay, so really all you have to do then is get your glue stick, put some glue on the back of your star, stick it on your paper plate, get your next star, put a little glue, that's too much glue. Put that on your glue, put the glue on that. I'll put that on there. All right, stick your star on. Okay, then maybe you just want to stick another one on there. And, oh no, I don't want to put two glitter stars next to each other. I'll put the red one there. Okay, and then I'll put the white one there. And you keep on going all the way around the circle until you cover the whole paper plate. And that's really all you have to do. And then if you want to, you can do what I did here. I made a big star for the ribbon, for the middle, and I wrote Happy Memorial Day on that star, and I stuck it to the back of my paper plate. I put Scotch tape right here, and then the ribbon, and then Scotch tape right here, and the whole thing just hangs down. And that's my Memorial Day wreath. So what do you think? It might take you a little while to cut out all those stars, but I think it'll be worth it in the end. You can hang it on your front door or in your front window, and all the veterans that walk by will be very excited to see it. So that's the end of my video. Oh, there's Teddy. He's playing with his bone. Teddy, come here. Come here, Teddy. Come here. That was what that noise was. That was Teddy playing with his bone. Come here, buddy. Come here. No, he doesn't. He won't. So say goodbye to the boys and girls, Teddy, and tell everybody stay safe, and we hope to see you soon. Bye.